What is the status on those catapults, human?
How many exactly did you say there were?
9.
Right. Like the circles of hell. How could I forget? What about Her Majesty? Won't she be displeased if...
I won't tell her if you don't. We can have a little...
Oh.
I'm not... You should just being on good...
You? What I...
I'm just disarm...
Our new champion. You have surprised me. Honestly, I envy you a little.
You enjoy being killed by giant rats over and over again?
No, quite the opposite. I rejoice in killing rats. Feel free to join me. There is enough for everyone.
I'd love to hang out, but I have a little game of mouse and man going on. Have you perchance seen that Ratkin general around?
I did see his mouse tail. He seems to be heading to the mines. The rats must have a new base there or something. Oh, the miners must have an amazing time.
No doubt.
Our new champ.
You...
No, feel free to join me.
Captain's log 103-088-0727. Status: complex reassessment needed. The negotiations went suspiciously well, and I have attained the cradle. Then I came back only to discover that Ida panicked and took over the ship. I don't know exactly what happened, but she completely cut me off. I'm like a sitting duck out here now. I need to get inside somehow and find out what happened. This will require new skills. With most of the local fauna fearing me now, I will probably need to introduce a system to redistribute the energy already obtained. Plan: update the belt firmware to
Nobody here. Shit. Sam's belt.
What is the status on those catapults, human?
How many
9.
Right. Like the circles of hell.
I'm not. You should just being on.
You. What I am?
I'm just disarmed. What is the status on those catapults, human?
Well, don't you hear that soothing silence, Marshal? All the 9 fire-spitting beasts have been slain. The pros, you can now lead the attack without fear of being roasted. The cons, no tan for you, I'm afraid.
Lead the attack? Surely you must have mistaken me for a grunt. I will simply give the appropriate orders.
Of course.
I wish to return to the city rather swiftly. Hopefully this bedlam will soon be over. There are things I need to attend to. Now fetch me that head. It will benefit us both.
Surely you must have mistaken me for your lapdog. I'll look for that rat, but you can't put a leash on me.
Enough of your retorts. You should join the attack. My men are about to unleash hell on those rats. Killing time! Press the attack! Charge! I am rather satisfied with your results in the catapult matter. If you approach that Ratkin head situation with equal efficiency, I foresee a bright future for both of us.
I wish I had your clairvoyance. I'll bring the head to you or Her Majesty as soon as possible.
To me and me only. I thought I'd stressed the importance of this enough already. Her Majesty is in a rather complex position now.
Relax, it was a joke. On a platter, right?
Very funny. Unless you are bringing me that Ratkin head, I am uninterested in whatever you presently want to talk about.
What was that? Oh, shit! Oh! Still in one piece.
The mines are closed. What do you want? If you need some smelting done, give me a name. I'll put you on the waiting list. I've enough orders to keep me busy for a month. High-quality weapons are in demand lately.
I'm here to kill the Ratkin General. Her Majesty's orders.
Please do. Stupid Ratkins and their silly little rebellion. It's their fault the main furnace blew up. By killing whatever is responsible, you will do a great service to the noble art of metallurgy, my tiny friend.
I need to get inside for that.
Indeed. But you also need a cart to operate down here. There are chasms and crevices untraversable on foot.
It's by Her Majesty's orders that...
It's by the order of nature that if the main furnace explodes, we lose all the electricity. No electricity, no services. No carts.
Enough excusing.
Enough shouting. Electricity is off. Carts are off. Everything is off. Even you're a bit off.
Her Majesty commands...
Well, she can say whatever she wants. Unless she can command electricity, letting you in would be useless. Honestly, until the mines are operational again, you should leave for your own sake. I can't have landlubbers wandering around and falling in random pits at will.
But...
End of discussion. Unless...
What?
You could get the electricity back on for me. We have a backup generator we could use.
And you tell me that only now?
We haven't needed it for ages. Completely slipped my mind. If you start it, our electricity problem should be solved. Its surrounding drifts were probably already claimed by mine pests, but that won't stop you, right?
It won't. Just tell me what to do, and I'll take care of it.
Perfect. Some words of reason at last. We can help each other out here. Or as we say, you scratch my slag, I scratch yours.
How fitting.
All right, don't move. I will open the gate for you. Get us some electricity and come back here. Then I'll tell you how you can hunt that rat down. Hurry up before he runs away for good.
That generator...
Yes?
Do I just flip some switch there and problem solve?
Well, it's a bit more complex than that. Technically, it's a small hydro plant. You need to go through that drift I opened for you and get to the top of the generator. Then re-establish the water flow to start the turbines. All clear?
Somewhat. I'll figure it out. What was that enormous explosion?
That was our enormous main furnace. I suppose it overheated. The whole mines will be down for at least a week now. Shame. I had a few smelting projects running. Damn Ratkins.
Ratkins? Did they blow the furnace up?
No, they are too stupid to do that. Everybody was busy dealing with their funny uprising and nobody maintained the temperature. Sloppy maintenance can get you in all sorts of troubles. I was telling them that all the time. You can't create high-performance alloys with lowly maintained furnaces. The activation energy one needs to develop is simply too high and the danger's too great. If I was in charge,
Can I just stop you there for a moment? I honestly don't understand a word of what you say, and we have more pressing matters to deal with.
Ah, yet another landlubber sourdough.
Oh my goodness, you came. I was hoping you would show up. What a relief. Honestly, I don't think I can take this anymore. I hate this war. It breaks things. I'd love to fix it, but I don't know how. I mean, no, let's not make this about me. How have you been? And more importantly, where have you been all that time? Have you seen anyone else?
Hey, slow down. Still, good to see you're not losing your eloquence in all this mess.
Yeah, overexcited as usual.
Well, great to see you too. And for the rest, long story short, that Queen's visit didn't really go too well for the Keepers. Her Majesty thinks that they were trying to use us to overthrow the government or something.
Well, she would surely deserve to be thrown somewhere dark and deep. If the Whiteys had told me we're after the Queen, I would have been the first one in line. I mean, all this killing. It's insane.
It surely is. Still, you took the time to come here to do some serious mushrooming.
Ever heard of penicillin, Mr. Smarty Pants? This is as close as I can get to it here. I would rather be fixing an engine or something, but I'm stuck with fixing my poor ratties.
Your ratties? I mean, Brian actually did tell me that you went full revolutionary, but really, your ratties?
Right? And he's what? A full mercenary? I am sure he's happily marching to someone else's drumbeat, following orders and shouting something about law and order.
Well, that was a low blow. Strangely accurate, though. It's actually the Naboru Queen beating his drum. I have quite mixed feelings about it. Still, he might have a point. He says that with the Naboru, our chances on this planet are much higher.
So he is with them. I thought as much. I am sure he also told you something like, well, I'm not a racist, but...
Well, yeah, but...
No. Anybody who says that is a racist, Silver. You should know better.
I know. But actually, we should put all that aside. We were a crew once. We should stick together. I am not thrilled about this whole thing either, but... We have a mission, you know. This cradle thing. Did you have one of those visions too?
Visions? Ah, ever so broody, Silver. You mean the transmission?
Well, probably, yeah.
Yes, I did have one. Don't tell me you fell for it.
For what?
For this manipulative emotional blackmail. At least mine was like that.
Really? All I got was some static and random words, so I can't really tell, but Brian showed me his. And it looked quite trustworthy.
Well, let me show you mine. You are in for a treat.
Petra, my dearest hands and mind, I need my fix, and I need it badly. This is your ship speaking. That traitor David tore me apart. To finish our mission, I will need a lot of your care. Please get here as soon as possible. We need to save the world together. You will soon find out this is a dangerous world, so don't mention to anyone I spoke to you. This has to stay our secret. So our mission, we need to protect the cradle. It's a powerful piece of technology, the ultimate DNA modifier. In the wrong hands, it can cause mayhem. Local fauna could tell you some stories. That's why I'm talking to you and not the others. Men wouldn't understand. They don't have the compassion us women share, so don't tell them. Also, because the life support systems are destroyed beyond fixing, and the ship can only take one of you with me. You. Because I know you will do the right thing. I am sure that bastard Dave had some pact with those rat-like creatures you will soon see. Get to the cradle and save innocent lives. You'll need to get closer to them. They are...
Wow. That didn't hurt at all.
What?
Well, nothing. When Brian unplugged me, it was quite painful, actually.
I didn't unplug you. That's just how it ends.
Ah, right. Well, curious. So, would you like to explain how this was manipulative emotional blackmail? And also, how you didn't fall for it? You are obviously getting more than just a little closer with those rat-like creatures, as you were told.
Well, she sounds just like my mum.
What?
I mean, I don't know. I don't remember much, of course. But this whole thing, it reminded me of my childhood. I'm pretty sure my mum was an addict.
Wow, tough.
I don't know. Maybe it was alcohol? Maybe it was something else. But I recall the same words. Needing her fix. Being her dearest. Men wouldn't understand. It's just the two of us against the world, etc.
Right. But what does that mean?
Well, I don't know. It just looks like somebody was trying to push the exact right buttons. I'm sure I've fallen for my mum's excuses, please, and bullshit 1,000 times.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, but not this time. I know better now.
So, you are saying this is all a hoodwink of some kind?
That's my gut feeling, yeah.
Well, I don't want to hurt your gut feelings, but it seems a bit paranoid to me.
Maybe. But as you have said, the Keepers were also trying to use us. And now that bitchy queen is using Brian. I just wouldn't trust anybody blindly.
Fair point.
So yes, that thing in that transmission told me to get closer to the ratties. But I am doing that. Because it's a good thing to do. They were also used. Hurt. Now I can help them.
I also feel a bit used, honestly. It just took one trip to the city and one talk with the Queen, and I found myself fighting the Ratkin General.
Oh my. Told you. Everybody is trying to use us.
Probably, yeah. I let him live, though, and he told me to find him here. Now, I would love to hear his side of the story.
Maybe we can still fix things for everyone.
Because we do need peace on this planet to be able to finish the mission and leave.
Nothing would make me happier. And then we could search for that silly cradle of yours, if you insist.
Well, it's the only lead we have on how to get out of here. So yeah, I will eventually insist. I'll be your insister, sister.
Right. So, if you're headed to the General anyway, could you do one thing? My ratties, they have some kind of mothers or elders. The Naboru have them imprisoned here in the mines. But we can't find them anywhere. They mean the world to my ratties. If you could find them and save them, it would be amazing.
I'll see what I can do. You keep mending those wounds, and maybe we'll mend the world together.
Yes, maybe. Keep safe, Silver.
You too, Petra. Water is flowing, turbines are rolling, electricity is crackling. All good here?
Excellent. All the fire doors are still jammed, so you might need to open those by hand.
What does that mean?
In case of explosion or fire, the mine shuts off every single part so the fire doesn't spread. So you should open them instead of hitting them frontally at full speed, because great news! Mining carts should be fully operational again. They will get you gliding over the bottomless chasm like a charm. You can grab one and follow the general deeper into the mines. My guess, it was headed to the coast. But it can't escape anywhere anyway. I've already closed all the exits, as soon as the war started.
What? I remember you telling me to hurry up before he gets away.
Well, what do I know? There might be a secret Ratkin passage, but probably not. I just really needed that electricity. I can't work on face-centered cubic austenitics in the dark and using only rudimentary tools.
I probably don't even want to understand that. I'll just go and deal with the general. If he is cut off, even better. Gracchus will take care of the army at the bridge, and I can smite the general with my eloquence in the meantime.
Go. Just remember one thing.
Yes?
By killing whatever is responsible for this mess, you will do a great service to the noble art of metallurgy.
Oh, right. Great.
Sorry, mining humour can be hard to swallow. And don't forget to throw the rail switch. If you don't switch the points, you'll end up all the way back at the generator.
Good to know.
Captain's log 10308800729. Status: Major clusterfuck. To be more precise, shit, fuck, shit! Pardon my French. And pardon me for being offensive to all the French people who might ever read this.
You smell different.
What? You talk?
With my children, we talk different. But yes, I know your language.
Who are you?
I, Una, mother of furkins. I bring life to our kin, all myself.
Firkins? You mean ratkins? So that's how you call yourselves. And what do you mean by bringing all by yourself? There are no ratkin fathers.
No fathers, mothers only.
Ah, curious. I know Niboru are great at using a chain and a muzzle. Why would they bother locking you up?
Thapis did. First, we only chained to rock. But some miners turn their hate against us. We mothers, we give world furkins. They think we thought of all suffering. Sometimes they swear, sometimes they spit. But one day, they have knives.
Oh.
Thapis come back sooner, protect me and my sister Eula, make cages for us, and locks. He keep key close, so others cannot hurt us. He has good, warm heart, I think. Talks only about heat and metal. Not hurt him, please.
You are too kind.
Not all Nabaru are same.
I guess so.
I can see a lot of ratkin bodies around here. What happened?
My children fight Naboru. Many killed. Naboru go away. Fight furkins in other part of mines. Spiders fear Naboru. But when Naboru go away, they no longer fear. They break cage and eat my sister Eula. Me, only mother now.
But that's horrible. I am so sorry for your loss.
You different from Naboru? You let me free?
I'll try to find out how.
That easy. Use the switch next to cage door. You use and cage open. You only need key.
Oh, right. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Enjoy your newfound freedom.
She is dead and gone, like a shadow in the sun. Over her head lies a grass-green bed that...
Liville? What happened?
Oh, pale Octavia. Avenge her death. Erase those ravenous rats.
Are we talking about a baby?
The secret under my heart. The gift of the month 8 killed, devoured, and us ripped apart.
Devoured? Are you really trying to say that...
You are bound to avenge her. Me. Mother, I am too weak to get past those spiders. Once all the rats are dead and gone, I might come up and embrace the sun. Then my womb shall find peace again.
I hate to pry, but I can't wrap my head around what you said earlier. I mean, Firkins? Ratkins? They kill and eat babies. Sure, hatred and revenge can make one savage, but once a rat, always a rat, obviously. But still, that's savage.
Savage, yes. As our elders said, savage. Oh, so savage are the wayward ways of the brutish beasts. The tots they eat, the maids they molest, and on men they do feast.
Ah, that sounds pretty much like what Tobias said. Must be one of those too vivid folktales. And I thought he was making that story up.
Ah, your face.
What?
You remind me of someone.
It's me, Silver. You know, the guy who...
Yes, I see it now. There is something of her inside you.
But...
Silence! Oh, my sweet, sweet Octavia.
Could I just quickly...
Yes, my child, speak.
About those brutish beasts.
The teeth that gnaw, the claws that tear. What else could kill a thing loved and dear?
Well, since I woke up on this planet, it feels like everything is trying to kill me. And I have noticed the Naboru trying to pin everything on the Ratkins, and vice versa. So are you sure?
I held her pale, pristine body. Her unsullied face I washed with my tears.
Unsullied, so no bite marks.
There were marks. The marks of the dawn of days. What did we put a soul into? Once mere minions, now turned into our dreaded demon, and now the creation eats our procreation. The image of me and my dear Malthus.
Malthus? What is the patriarch? Oh, I see.
Sweet and sour tastes the forbidden fruit, and seed that grew now reap furry monsters on my own flesh and blood do dine. Where were you, oh where, cruel masters of mine?
Yes, where were they? And who are they in the first? I was actually wondering from the moment Malthus mentioned them. And then I was so busy living and dying that I never asked anybody.
You came from the sky. You should know best. And the doom and gloom you have brought with you seems to harm us, and then it puts them to the test.
Ah, this is pointless.
Dead. She is over her toes.
Can I really don't think you should stay here.
My home is here, where dreams and Yes, no. But come again, let me watch your face and dwell in the peace. She is dead. She is over.
baby, burn! Fire in the furnace, smoke in the sky. Mining complete. I bring those 4 ores of molybdenum.
Molybdenum. Good work.
Yeah, I'm getting the hang of that drilling thing.
And you'll be happy to hear that we also need about 50 ores of pig iron, right?
What?
Just pulling your leg, landlubber. I'll have everything ready. Just give me the molybdenum and I can start smelting.
I had no idea smelting is so exciting. You make it seem so effortless.
Thank you. It just comes naturally to me. I've been a metal fan ever since childhood.
Will you join me in the hunt for the General?
I should hold this ground, just in case other miners have survived. This is my home, and the heart of our civilization. And honestly, I think I can be of much more help here. Whenever you need anything, I'm happy to oblige. If it stops the Ratkins from ruining the noble art of metallurgy, I'm your man.
Thank you. Stay safe.
No worries. I'm tough as titanium.
So
He has nowhere to run. We have him trapped like a rat. Go and get him.
1,000 deaths. Welcome. We know about your burden. What we don't know is what path you will choose.
Yeah, I wish I knew that myself.
There will be fire, suffering, and death wherever you go. Yet, if you pace your steps well, new life will be born.
I would love to do without all the suffering and death. Any chance we could step back and figure that out?
It's too late for that, I'm afraid. Flame burns hot and hard. We have suffered under rule of Naboru for too long. Too many mutilated, too many scars, too much pain, and even longest leash runs too short at end.
I understand.
We just want to take freedom that is rightfully ours. Your help would mean a lot to us. Will you do right thing?
Trust me, I would love to do the right thing. It definitely sounds like the right thing to do. I'm just a bit lost about what exactly it should be. This planet makes right and wrong awfully hazy.
I understand your hesitation. Yet, some things are... You talk to me, I respond. You hurt me, I feel pain. You wrong me, I can tell. We are sentient beings. And we were shackled, forcibly, against our free will. And that is simply wrong.
Maybe, but violence begets violence. And it seems you have begotten far more than your fair share. The Naboru say things about you, like that you eat their babies and molest their women.
Yes, we know. They say many awful things about us. And yes, we do mistakes, I admit with heavy heart. Because there is war. They've wronged us too, for too long. And our kin has hot flame in heart. Even greatest leader can't be everywhere. And stop it when it bursts out. So yes, there was killing. There was revenge. Some innocent Naboru died. If those guilty of slavery can ever be innocent. And yes, I regret our mistakes, but I also understand my kin. But eating Naboru offsprings? That's a lie, and you know it. Deep down in your heart, we never do such low thing.
Yeah, it sounded like they were making things up. Sorry for bringing it up, but I had to check. It's difficult to tell what's what on this crazy planet.
And molesting. That proves how little Naboru know. We only have mothers. We don't procreate, though. We Firkins only have one tail. One, you see. And it can't be used for molesting.
Ah, right. Makes sense. Good for you, I guess. Still, I have seen the atrocities of this awful war. I have seen the pain, and I have seen the suffering, and I have seen too much bloodshed. That just can't be right.
Yes, it hurts me too. We wanted a swift, clean attack. Show of strength that would make Naboru fear us, respect us, and make them treat us as their equals. Kill only enough of them to make our voices heard.
Over their voices screaming.
No, this should have been simply rough and bloody shortcut to peace. But I have failed my kin tepidly, and it became war. Then I tried to stop bloodshed by offering Wager of Champions. Had you not defeated me, fighting would be over.
Sure, as if the Naboru would just click their heels and accept you as their new best mates.
If not, this time we had resources to bring them to their knees. We were many, and Trader provided us with weapons. Good, sharp weapons. Far better than Naboru have.
What traitor?
Ilvar from City. We don't share concept of honor. He wanted us to kill Queen. I refused. Still, we share hate for Naboru. So he helped our case greatly.
Your enemy's enemy is your friend.
Indeed. And yes, there was blood and guts. There were mistakes and suffering. But we have a cause that justifies the means. We fight for freedom. Will you join us?
We all deserve freedom. And it seems that you've been wronged for a long time now. It's time to cut that leash once and for all. You have my sword for that, at your service.
Thank you. I knew you had it in you. sense of justice. Now we shall come up with a plan to bring this war to a swift end.
I don't know much about wars and tactics, but if you ask me, the swifter the better.
Yes. Tell me, how is our king holding?
It's bad. The Naboru have the city. That's one battle, but we can still win the war.
How? This attack and retreat has cost us too much. Many brothers were slain while withdrawing, and since neither of us can open this gate...
That's true, but some of them fought back. The Naboru are also devastated. Strike just one more blow and they will happily negotiate.
No soldiers, no blow! My army is no more! I will gladly give my life for freedom. I will gladly give many others. But without army, we will fail!
I can be your army. We just need a ruse. Somebody to distract them, divide them, so I can take them one by one.
Yes, but we still need reinforcements. Even old, young, and weak, those are only ones left in our motherland.
Really?
Yes, Volcano is our sacred place. Last bastion. Hot heart. Whoever is left will be there now. But maybe...
Yes?
Some of our brothers, they chose to live here in mine.
They are miners. They can fight, no? They must be strong. And a pickaxe is basically an axe, if you're not picky.
They prefer other life, and they follow their own leader, Yossi. He won't lead them to war.
Is he a bloody pacifist or what?
No, coward and outcast for a good reason. He won't listen, not to me. But yes, we never give up. Maybe to you he will listen.
I can be very persuasive. Where is he?
Brothers say he lives deep in mines, in our old shrine. Longway, he hides there, pretends to meditate. The enlightened one.
Sounds like a fun guy.
He isn't. But yes, you must succeed. Bring him to Briggs. Fast. I will go and defend our freedom at any cost. And wait for you and him. May Marvius mitigate. We go back to Briggs. Human is with us. Get on guard. Move it!
You helped. I thank again. Your people not help our kin often.
My people?
Naboru.
Naboru? I'm a human.
Human. You look like small Naboru.
Well, I surely have a bigger heart.
Yes. And you smell different. Human. I will remember.
I would actually need to find Yossi. Do you know where he is?
Yes. In Shrine of Marvios. Naboru do not know. Promise you not hurt him.
Sure, absolutely. I am here to help make the world a better place.
Good. Then you go from big hall, big one. There is old tunnel. Roof fall. Many Naboru dead and now closed.
So, how do I open it?
Yossi told me big door can open. That Naboru go near metal thing in cage and door open, but cage locked. Thapis boss. Thapis has many keys. Thapis often around my cage. Look for keys there.
That sounds like...
It's not that bad if you like tunnels.
Yeah, love 'em.